What a finish. How about that to start a weekend off, right? Holy cow. Hey, Tanner, what's going on? Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to season 2 of the Sunday Night Postgame Show. Now on the Rec Room Sports Hub. We have moved stations. Shout out to Whit, shout out to Jay. I know Whit couldn't be here tonight. He's still driving around, and hopefully Scott didn't pass out.
He's in the sports book on the recliners. It was too late for him. It's too late for him.
He's probably in shock and awe over what just happened.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're celebrating or something right now, man. It's what a wild game.
This is something, and you've probably seen it. I know I saw it last year because they played in our building last year. The Ravens, when they're in a double-digit lead, something just happens. Something just happens to where teams just start playing really well offensively, and they don't give up. All of a sudden, defensively, the Ravens just get lax. Fundamentals kind of go out the window a little bit. They really don't put up their foot on the gas.
Yeah. I don't get it, man. Like this Ravens team, great team.
You had this game. It was over.
Great team. No, and I was already saying this was the best team in the AFC right now. And then all of a sudden, the Buffalo Bills.
How about Ed Oliver with the strip of Derrick Henry? He had a huge night tonight.
Huge. Massive. But the thing too is with this team, it's oh man, this team just drives me nuts here. It's Buffalo could have just laid out, been dead, and moved on to next week. Instead, they just kept slowly fighting here, and then boom, came back. I don't know.
The big. Well, unfortunately, they still don't know how to run the tush push because they don't have the offensive line bodies to push the pile forward. So, I think they kind of need to move off that. If I'm being honest, they kind of need to move off that and just either let Josh roll out and run it by himself that way, or do what they did earlier. You get a tipped pass that goes into the end zone, lands right in Keon Coleman's hands.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Derrick Henry, what a hell of a game he had up until that point, right? And it felt like, Alan, it felt kind of like a CD moment, right? Kind of felt like a CD moment. You had a chance to put away the game, and you allow the defender to get inside of you and poke. Mm-hmm. There you go. Give an opportunity back to the team here.
There was a lot of that today. There was a lot of that today around the NFL. Calvin Ridley in Tennessee dropping what would have given Tennessee another breath of life, dropping that pass that sealed the game for them. In a game where Denver did not play good, and they had an opportunity to win that game, but and you saw a couple times with the Jets today, where they had opportunities to take that game and put the Steelers away. Lot of craziness with that. Atlanta, the missed field goal that would have sent the game into overtime.
Young Hoku, baby. He not miss those.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Hey, overall, though, it was actually a pretty decent Sunday. It really was. It wasn't bad for week one. All the rust getting kicked out. The players getting figuring stuff out here. I can't really complain on how week one Sunday went. So, not mad about
it. Me neither. It was a good week one to start out. We still got one more game to go. Of course, tomorrow night, Minnesota and Chicago for the Monday night game. But Jackson, 14-19, 2 touchdown passes, only 209 passing. Derrick Henry, as you mentioned, 18 carries, 169, 2 touchdowns, but had the crucial fumble at the end of the game. Zay Flowers, speaking of guys who had a big night, and I'm kind of upset Scott's not here because this is the pride of Boston College here, Mr. Zay Flowers, with 143 and a touchdown. Man,
yeah,
it's like you were saying earlier, this Ravens team, they looked like the team to beat in the AFC until one little mistake, and all of a sudden the wheels fell off.
It's amazing, man. It's just truly amazing. Yes, they did. To me, they did. They were. But Buffalo just doing what Buffalo does. Slowly pick at it, figure their life out. So I had a few bets out that I ended up winning, right? There was a promo out there. It was Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, both rushed 25 yards. Josh Allen, I wasn't sure he was going to get it because he wasn't being allowed to run in this game here. It ended up being like 29 yards, something like that. Just barely over that. So I got that. And I went after Joshua Palmer over in receptions, a guy that stepped up for this offense. Plus 2.5 was 2.5 was the reception market plus money. And that's a guy that stepped up today. Keon Coleman looked great. I didn't have a deal on him. And I had one on James Cook for receptions at plus 2.5. So had a couple nice little wins there, but man, like Keon Coleman, I tell you what, that was the savior of the game right there. Keon Coleman. If he didn't get that tip pass.
8 for 112 and a touchdown. The touchdown off the tip pass, as you mentioned. Nuts. Man, oh man.
I mean, that tipped pass catch alone, I was just like, holy cow. That might get it for him.
Your heart skips a beat every time your ball is in the air for that long. And it's like it's just like, where's it gonna go? And then if it lands in your guy's hands, you're just like, oh god, thank God.
Yeah.
Breathe.
Yeah. I don't get it, man. It's it's what good teams do, though. It's what good teams do, and I think this matchup tonight,
find a way to win games.
Yeah. I think tonight was exactly what I think the fans wanted, just in general, football fans. A nice little, crazy game there, but you got to see 2 Super Bowl contenders right now going at it, and I mean that's the reason why they're Super Bowl contenders. One can blow you out. And then one can come back and, slowly get back at you and still stay in the game all the way to the end.
This to me was a test for down the line in January. This was a test of, hey, because what has been the stigma with Baltimore and Buffalo? Buffalo can rack up the playoff wins, but they can't beat 15. That has been their Achilles heel in the postseason. Baltimore, on the other hand, they only have 2. Lamar only has 2 playoff wins. Two MVPs in the regular season, but in the playoffs, for some reason, they just go dormant. And this is why we saw it tonight. This is why they let teams come back in games, and it usually comes down to the end.
Yep.
And great quarterbacks like a Josh Allen, like a Joe Burrow, like Patrick Mahomes, they will take that all day and all night. You give them any semblance of a chance. Any semblance of a chance at all, you are out of luck. You are out of luck.
You're done for.
We see it. It's like on the NFC side, you see that with Jalen Hurts, which is, again, that's why I think he's the best quarterback in the NFC, because really, he's the only quarterback in the NFC I see do that. It's like, like anytime I've seen an Eagles playoff game in the last 2 to 3 years, I'm like, these guys are never out of it. This is why they're so dangerous to go up against, because Philly's never out of a game, no matter what, as long as one is at quarterback.
Yeah, no, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. What a way to end Sunday slate of football, man. What a way to end it.
For real. You got Tanner, 2 game balls for week 1. Who are you giving your first one to?
Josh Allen for one. Like, why would I not give it to Josh Allen here? I mean, you carry that team. I mean, you did everything you needed to in that team there. For week 1 as well, I'm going Justin Herbert. You talk about putting something on your back here to make it happen. This guy went out. He didn't just pass the ball effectively and accurately. This guy ran the ball.
He out Patrick Mahomes in that game.
This guy literally was so sick and tired of losing the Chiefs that he goes, we're not doing it. We're not doing it today. It's not happening. And he did it himself. He literally did it himself. You got Quentin Johnson the ball almost 3 times in the end zone. Quentin dropped one, but you ended up getting the 2. Like, Justin Herbert deserves a game ball in my book.
I agree. I 100% agree. For me, I mean, you know, the old saying, Father Time is undefeated. Well, nobody told that to Aaron Rodgers, apparently. 22-30, 4 touchdowns. Had a fumble on the punt return, on the kick return from the Jets there. That kind of gave the Steelers new life. Don't give great quarterbacks a chance to come back in a game like that. And Aaron Rodgers picked them apart there in that fourth quarter. But, I mean, hats off to the Jets. They definitely look better than I thought they were going to look this year. So
I'll say it as well. I'm a big Justin Fields non-believer. And, hey, he don't look too bad. Yeah.
And my second one, I'm going to go Daniel Jones. Because the minute he was named quarterback, everybody's like, okay, Colts aren't winning a single game. They're going to be the worst team in the NFL. You know, they're tanking for Arch Manning because AR is not the guy. Daniel Jones could potentially have that Sam Darnold-esque resurrection season, because you have a good offensive line. You have potentially a top 5 running back in Jonathan Taylor if he gets going. And you have some decent weapons to throw too. Tyler Warren becomes a favorite target now, the rookie tight end. So yeah, Daniel Jones had a game tonight. So I'm gonna give my second one to him too.
Yeah, I like that Daniel Jones pick. Look, everybody was kind of frowning upon DJ being the guy in Indy. I didn't really frown upon it. I thought that was the correct move for that offense. And I think I've been saying it.
It showed you why today.
Hey, what I say, Michael Pittman was making a comeback this year because DJ is under helm. Am I wrong?
He had some good fantasy points. I might have to put him in my lineup next week. He had some good fantasy
in my
points.
Yahoo one. So yeah,
he had some good points today. I might have to. There's a couple guys that I might have to put Javonte Williams in again because because the league I have him, my running backs aren't that great, and I'm like, Javonte is going to be a big bell cow for us now that we can finally run the ball. So we're playing the Giants next week, so that's gonna be an easy win.
Yes, you are. I was just putting all that together for my Thursday show with Botkins and the crew. So it'll be a fun game. I must say I'm not gonna shameless plug here using the week winner from the Basement Brew Fans Football last minute after our show this morning, Alan. I swapped out Kenneth Walker for Travis Etienne, utilizing that little resource. It was hard. It was actually a tough choice because I'm like, it's Kenneth Walker, man. Like, this guy's your number 1, right? You drafted him so high. And you swap him out for Etienne, and well, it ended up being the right move into that play from Basement Brew there. So big shout out there because that was I think my biggest use of that week winner was that running back room. So
he definitely helped me today. And needed again. I'm not good at drafting running back, so any good running back moment I could get is great. But yeah, obviously, if we're going into disappointments, the two big ones that kind of stand out are obvious. You got the Dolphins did not show up today. Barely looked like they got off the bus. I'll give it to the Dolphins because as much as I want to clown on the Giants, I kind of expected this, even though I picked them to win today. But Miami's supposed to be this high-powered offense. They're supposed to be a contender in the AFC. That looked like they were going to be picking in top 5 this next year.
Yeah, I mean Carolina was disappointing too. New
score too. 41-40. There you go.
Insane, man. Insane.
We're getting all kinds of love from the statisticians today. Josh Allen passes Thurman Thomas for all-time Bills rushing touchdowns tonight as well.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Prater, I believe, just kicked his 490th field goal. His 490th field goal attempted, so he's getting close to like 500, which is crazy to even think.
And if Bass is out 4 games, I mean, this guy, he has an opportunity, I think.
Mm-hmm. I mean, never give up on a 41-year-old kicker, right?
Especially Prater, dude. Especially
Prater. Prater can hit him from anywhere, though. So maybe not as long as he used to kick, but he can still hit it from 50 plus at the very least.
Yeah.
So tomorrow night, Tanner, Minnesota, Chicago, Monday Night Football. JJ McCarthy, first career start. Caleb Williams, second year in the league, new head coach, new coordinator, a little bit of everything new for him. These guys were drafted in the same draft. We'll be seeing another QB matchup from this draft class next Sunday night, but we'll get to that in a bit. What are we looking forward to seeing tomorrow night between Minnesota and Chicago?
I think tomorrow night for Minnesota's side of things here, I know JJ McCarthy's starting here, but you're looking here at the running back room and see exactly how the splits go. You signed Jordan Mason to a 2-year deal, right? Give him some money. Aaron Jones, of course, still has his deal. How does that running back room look between those two guys, and how is that split? And then swinging over the Chicago Bears side of things, right? How do they utilize their receiver room? Luther, you got Odunze and DJ Moore out there, along with the 2 tight ends. So it'll be interesting to see how they utilize such a passing game for that offense there. So that would be the 2 call-outs I have for those 2 teams tomorrow.
Obviously, I'm going to look forward to seeing how JJ looks again, coming off the season-ending injury in the preseason last year. This is his team now. I think Kevin O'Connell is one of the most underrated coaches in the NFL right now. Plus, you have Brian Flores as your defensive coordinator, who he's been terrific in getting that defense shaped up. Chicago side, can Caleb Williams look better than what he did last year under new head coach Ben Johnson? What is that offense going to look like? It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun game, I think, for a Monday night, and it should be very telling, as week 1 has already been telling on how some of these teams are going to be playing this year.
Yeah. No, it'll be fun. What's up, Bobby?
Bobby G. But yeah. So you got a prediction for tomorrow night?
Man, if I had to throw one out there, I think Chicago wins, but they don't cover. What was that line? That line was 1.5.
Minnesota was it Minnesota minus 1.5?
Oh, Minnesota minus 1. I thought it was Chicago minus 1.5. So yeah, no, I think actually I'm gonna switch it up because what I said on Thursday doesn't make sense now. If it's Minnesota minus 1.5, then I got Minnesota covering. So yeah, I guess we're gonna take a last minute field goal like tonight, and we're gonna throw it on Minnesota's side. I think they peppered JJ. So yeah,
I think they're gonna ease JJ in. I think you're going to see a low-scoring game because I don't think you're going to see these guys kind of re-out the playbook just yet. They're going to try to ease these guys in, especially JJ coming off the injury. You want to get him a fresh start. If there's a guy that I think could have a big impact, it's the best player on the field in this game, and that's Justin Jefferson. I think he'll have the biggest impact of the game. I like Minnesota as well. I'll give a bite 4. I'll say 24-20 on the road in Chicago. So,
yeah. Disappoint Chicago fans right away.
Thursday night, Washington, Green Bay, first Thursday night matchup on Amazon. Washington, a winner, of course, at home today. Packers, kind of a surprise winner today at home against Detroit. Detroit did not look good at all in that game against Green Bay. Green Bay looked really good. Obviously, of course, Micah Parsons making his debut today for the Green Bay Packers. Packers hosting Washington next Thursday, if I can get the lineup here. I believe Packers were favored already from the get-go. They are -3.5 favorites at home.
3.5 favorites.
With Washington going to Green Bay in a short week.
I like Washington here. Washington dominated the Giants. I thought the Giants were going to look a little better. But I like Washington with the upset here going into Green Bay. Hey, Green Bay didn't look too bad, though. The defense looked a little better. The offense looked like they were clicking on top of part of it here. So I think it's going to be should be a good Thursday night game. We don't get those really a lot during the season, but this should be a really good Thursday night game. I have Washington edging it out here, though.
I'm going to go Green Bay. I'm not going to be fully on them just yet, but the Washington offensive line does concern me a little bit. They did lose some key players on defense last year in the offseason. They did look good tonight, albeit against the Giants, but I think I agree with you. I think it's going to be a fun Thursday night game. It'll be a close game, but I like the Packers covering that 3.5. I'll say a 4-point win with them as well.
All right. Awesome.
Now, there is one more game I would like to talk about before we end off, and that is next Sunday night's matchup. And again, I mentioned this earlier, 2 quarterbacks from last year's draft class meeting up for the first time. You've got Michael Penix and the Atlanta Falcons, who, again, one missed field goal away from sending that game into overtime today with Tampa Bay, going up against J.J. McCarthy and the Minnesota Vikings, who play tomorrow night. We can't really judge this game quite yet because we haven't seen what Minnesota looks like. But from the Atlanta perspective, what do they have to do against Minnesota next Sunday night?
We got to execute pass on the ball, man. You got to get that pass game rolling over there with London and I think Darnell Mooney should be back for them as well, which will be a little boost there in the receiving ranks. But they're going to have to pass. They're going to pass on this Vikings defense here for that game.
Yeah.
Again,
definitely
remains to be seen what the Vikings defense is, but from what we know, you're going to have to pass the ball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. At the very least, you got to get Kyle Pitts more involved. You got to get Drake London more involved. Hell, even get Bijan more involved in the passing game. Get some of these guys going. Tampa did a good job of kind of shutting some of these guys down today. So they got to be better about that. Obviously, this is Mike Penix's first full season as the starter now. We'll see what he can do. Big stage right away. I was kind of surprised they put this game on a primetime game. And if you're J.J. McCarthy, you get 2 primetime games back to back.
I thought I was surprised too.
Unfortunately, on a short week because you're playing tomorrow night, and then you got to turn around and play Sunday night.
Not an awful short week though. It could be worse.
That's true. So you guys, Tanner, real quick, Philadelphia. What are you looking at there with the Eagles? I believe you guys aren't going to Philly, or you guys got them coming into Arrowhead. I believe
it's here at Arrowhead. It remains to be seen, man. It looks like we're not going to have Worthy out there. You got no Rice. Mahomes played with worse, right? We all know this. He's played with worse at the receiving ranks and done just fine.
At the very least, you won't have to deal with Jalen Carter.
Yeah, is that going to be official or what?
I think I would assume so, because I would think that they're probably waiting for the games to be done. They'd probably either say something tomorrow or say something on Tuesday after the week is fully done, and then be like, yeah, he's suspended for a game or two or what have you.
Man, I tell you what, if there's any time to play a Saquon and just a Saquon matchup here, that's the time. Our defense couldn't stop anything against the Chargers. And if Jalen Hurts is a running threat, Saquon's a running threat, that should open the doors up for A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown can bully a lot of our receivers into play, so he should get a little bit of work here. And Devontae, I'm just worried about the.
I hope so because holy cow, no, one catch, one target, one catch.
I looked it up. One of my free leagues that I'm in, I looked it up and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I had Worthy, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith all in there with a combined 4 points. So I was like, I don't think we're gonna win this one, guys.
Nope.
Yeah, I have no idea how I got AJ Brown and Devontae, but whatever.
And it'll be a tough test again because those Kansas City quarters are really good too. So
yeah. No, it is. Yeah.
I know.
But they're a little undersized, right? Christian Fulton might be able to hold his own against an AJ Brown, but we saw last year in the regular season, not the Super Bowl, in the regular season, AJ Brown and Trent McDuffie going at it, and AJ Brown's he's a different monster for that guy there. It's not his game, so that's something to kind of watch for in that one.
That's why you got to have like a bigger corner, like a Diggs on a guy like a AJ Brown to kind of neutralize him a little bit.
Yeah. Yep. Have a little Cook coming up to play and help out with that kind of coverage. So
I'm sure Spag is going to watch some of the formations we did Thursday night and be like, have some kind of game plan ready for that. Because obviously you've got a better pass rusher in there in Chris Jones, so that should help out getting to Jalen Hurts at the very least. So
yeah,
and also Lane Johnson. Who knows what not Lane Johnson, but their left guard. I can't remember his name right now, but their left guard got hurt in that game, and who knows what his status is right now.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's like Chris Jones right there. Of course, they'll probably have Jordan Mailata block him, but you put him on the inside, that could get you a couple good defensive plays right there.
Hey, Chris Jones got to show up next week, man. He's got to show up. So
yeah, and of course Dallas hosts the Giants. It's our first home game. Giants did not look good today. Cowboys in a losing effort looked really good Thursday night. I think it should be. I'm not assuming anything because any NFC East game could go any way, but I'm hoping. I'm like 95% sure it's going to be a win in that game. I think Dak will have a good game. I think you continue to see more of Javonte Williams in the run game kind of be more and more established, and maybe we get some more. Maybe we start James Houston because it seems like out of all the pass rushers, although everybody had solid nights, James Houston seems like the guy that's going to cause some havoc, maybe. So,
hey, why not?
At least until DeMarvion gets back. So we'll see. We'll wait and see. And then Scott's Patriots play the Miami. Oh God, that's going to be a game. It's going to be a game.
I didn't even know who to favor in that one.
It's crazy.
You wouldn't think Miami would look as bad as they did. For next week, but at the same time, it's in Miami, so
defense is not bad. And if they get Christian Gonzalez back next week, then that Patriot defense is going to be pretty good, I think.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, chaotic Sunday night game, chaotic start to the NFL season. Football is back, man. It's great to have it back. It's a different feel. It's a different vibe today than what it has been for the last few weeks. So it's great to have the football season back.
It is. It really is great to have it back. So,
and of course, next Sunday's night game, of course, as we mentioned, is Atlanta, Minnesota. So that'll be the game we talk about afterwards next Sunday night. Miami's 2.5-point favorites right now. I think that's because they're at home, and Vegas is like, I don't know who to pick in this game.
Man, that gets me kind of want to throw down a little money right now. So,
yeah, but yeah,
kind of makes me want to do that.
But yeah, next Sunday night, Atlanta, Minnesota. I'll be here. I don't know who else will be, but maybe Tanner will be here. Maybe Scott will be here. Maybe we'll have Whit too. Who knows? But yeah, we're on Rec Room now, and season 2 off to a wild start.
Hey, can't ask for any better way to finish. Like I said, so we'll take it.
Tanner, what you got coming up? Where can the fine people watching find you at?
All right, so Wednesday night on the Sports Buffoons, we'll be going over the Brazil recap game. We'll be talking about the preview for Phillies game. We'll have our easy money bets for this upcoming week here, and on top of that, all too, we'll be discussing, I'm sure, something fantasy related. Thursday night, false start on the Bakken show. Go follow him, subscribe to him on YouTube here, but we'll be on his channel for that there. Going over our pick'ems for week 2. So make sure you guys tune in there. It's a great time. It's always a fun conversation between the 4 of us, so 4 or 5 of us. And then this weekend, we got Alan here with me. Scott's usually with me. We got Lock It In here Thursday or Saturday college slate here. We'll be giving you our 5 best bets there. Sunday's NFL slate on Sunday morning. We'll be giving you our best 5 bets, including player props, of the NFL Sunday slate and Monday game. And on top of that, we give you a Price Picks lineup, which we only missed by 1 attempt of Baker Mayfield. He needed 33, he got 32. And one, I can't remember what it was, receiving or rushing yard. I think it was receiving yard of ETN, where he missed by 1 yard as well. So almost a perfect day, guys, on that. So make sure you guys tune in next Saturday and Sunday and Lock It In right here on the Rec Room Sports Hub, where we're not doing too bad. We're not doing too shabby now. So we're going to start getting momentum underneath this here.
I broke even today. 5-5 overall on the weekend. 3-2 yesterday. 2-3 today. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with breaking even for the weekend. Man,
hey, not bad.
Look, you want to talk about a big game for a small school early on, Tanner? USF at Miami.
I saw that.
After already getting 2 Power 4 wins in the first 2 weeks. You beat Boise State, a team who was in the playoff, and then you beat Florida at Florida. If you beat Miami, this is a top 10 team, right? That they have the best resume. They have the best resume in college football right now.
Florida and Miami are on
two different levels.
Spectrums.
Yeah, that's kind of a shame, but imagine though that would be huge. That'd be
wild. It really would. But no, 2 different spectrum. Hey, there's some. I'm looking through it right now. Because I was trying to make bets.
Florida LSU is the highlight game on ABC next week. Florida at LSU. The big one though, Texas A&M at Notre Dame.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Plus the USF who are ranked in the top 25 now at Miami. So those are your 3 big matchups on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm looking through here too. There's some decent little lines out here. that I'm not mind putting a little money right now down.
I'll say though that Vandy, South Carolina too. Vandy, South Carolina could be an interesting game to keep an eye on.
See, I'm not putting money down on that yet. I have to look deeper into that because I don't know, man. I don't know. Feels a little bit like a little trap game there.
Vandy's got like this swagger to them now. Diego Papia, whatever he's done to that program, and he's got them all to buy in. So,
yeah, and then you got Georgia, Tennessee going at it next week.
Oh my goodness, Sam's gonna be pulling his hair out for what's left of it.
I'll be interested. So right now, I'm looking at the line here: Kansas State at Arizona. K-State's favored to win.
Backyard brawl too.
K-State's favored to win, dude.
With Arizona. Arizona's undefeated too, right?
Yeah, pretty sure they are.
Why? They just lost to Army, who just lost to Army.
Guess what I put down?
I am smashing Arizona all day long on that because Kansas State, my God, figure out what you want to be, please.
Yeah, right. There we go. Got me some lines here. All right, I got me some games. I'm happy. We're good. We got some college games in the way. Yeah. So
that sneaky game too, Clemson at Georgia Tech next week. That could be interesting with the way Clemson's been playing the first couple of weeks.
I did not touch that one. I thought about it and I'm like, no, not after last week. Not after the way they looked. That was definitely out of my mind.
Well, for me,
but I'm looking here. Man, I don't know, man. There's some decent lines even for an NFL slate next week too. I like the Cowboys -5.5. We'll see what the Bears look like here. Right now, Jacksonville's not favored against Cincinnati.
Yeah. Hey, Trevor Lawrence didn't look too bad today. Didn't look too bad.
No, did not.
I know it was Carolina, but he didn't look too bad.
But all right, I'll let you do your thing.
So for me, you can find me every Tuesday night on the Rec Room with Jay Witt, Witt's come out of hiding now. He's back. Myself, Witt, Jay, and Bobby G every Tuesday night. Wrestling show on the mat is on hiatus real quick. I believe Sam and I talked about it. We're hoping maybe October, hopefully, because I believe he's in transition of moving to a new warehouse with his job. So that's fun. And of course I'm in the middle of getting into my new job as well. So yeah, fun times all around. But yeah, Rec Room on Tuesday night, Wednesday night baseball show. We're down to the final month of the season. Tanner's Royals and my Rangers are deadlocked in a wild card race for that final spot with the Mariners and the Rays, I believe. They're like 4 games separating all 4 teams, which is insane. We're a game.
No.
We just took us. Here's the thing, Tanner. We could steal the division too because the Astros are falling apart now because we're 4 games back of them with 18 games to go.
That's wild. That's just wild.
And Fromber is going to be the reason why the Astros do not win here in the postseason if they make it, because he's been awful the last 2 starts. But yeah, that's going on. And then, like Tanner said, next weekend, lock it in. And then next Sunday night, we'll be back here to talk Atlanta, Minnesota, and preview everything for week 2 or week 3, I should say. So
that's right.
Anything else, Tanner?
I had nothing else, man. Let's roll.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Wild way to start the NFL season, week 1. One more game left, and it'll be officially in the books. We'll see you next week for what should be an interesting matchup for week 2. Until then, love y'all. Stay safe. Have a great night, and take care.